everybody, I am Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show today. For what? You're going to have to wait for it. To my side, he's small and green and rather mean. He's Froggy.
Hi, guess what tonight is?
What's that?
Friend Sunday. Wait, no, actually, no, it's End Friend Friday. Haha! AFF!
If you look right beside him, you can see the monologuer himself, Eric Breen.
I, the moon. I, Mysterio, am ready to monologue.
Yes.
Despite being credited and friend. And if you look below, you can see the one who really deserves all the credit, who should just be the only one listed there. I should remove my name and put, of course, that never-dying Christmas tree.
I love it.
But if you look before that, you can't have the tree without her. It's murder on you.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, Puppetine, you're just phoning it in again. Get that off that subscription yellow pages. Come on.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
If you look right there, it is the Force Ghost of Mr. Lee himself. It's a Trustee sidekick.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Puppetine and his amazing friends.
Now that I can live with.
I need to clip that. Oh, so bad. And finally, joining us for this amazing reading, it is the Captain of Strange Life himself. It's Captain Strange Life.
Look, he's got an AI hand.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Wow, AI is getting very and more realistic.
I've got a bone to pick with you. Anyway, the Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm going to just go ahead and let the narrator take it.
We've done it. We've created the greatest villain of all for old Spidey, Mysterio. Who or what is he? What's this? Spider-Man turning to crime? You're in for a real shock. Ever see a comic mag superhero take his troubles to a psychiatrist? You will now. Spider-Man in The Menace of Mysterio.
Monologue time.
Can we believe our eyes? As the amazing Spider-Man turned to crime, the editors sincerely feel that this may well be one of the most gripping tales of the year. So get a grip on yourself, true believers. Before very long, you are about to meet a startlingly different breed of arch-villain. Expect the unexpected when you see Mysterio. Presented with pride by one of the most famous teams in comics, Stan Lee, author, Steve Ditko, artist, led by Art Simek. Our tale begins with the shocking suddenness of a summer storm as we see...
Help! Please! I've been robbed!
Trusty, you can take some background voices. You want to?
There he goes! He's getting away!
Did you recognize him?
Of course! It was Spider-Man!
Yes.
Nobody else can leap a crime. Sheer walls like that.
Watchman! On the roof? Well, this will take care of them.
Look out! He's tangling us up in that web of his.
Hurry! We've got to cut ourselves free.
Too late. He's getting away. Seconds later, hidden by a slow rolling fog which spreads over the city, blotting out the moonlight, The colorful figure drifts silently to the ground, using a hastily improvised parachute made of thin, strong webbing.
Vince Carlotta approves.
Then, after the watchmen have freed themselves,
Ah, he got away. But at least we know who it was. It was Spider-Man.
Aye, we'll get him sooner or later. But I never thought he'd really turn to crime.
the next day, scenes like this take place all over the nation.
Read about it! Spider-Man wiped by police! I'm dressed like Sandman.
It's unbelievable. Why would he do it?
He probably decided to cash in all his superpowers. That crummy masked Menace Spider-Man.
My children always admired him. This will be such a shock to them. It's a great shock to all of us.
Brain.
He must be nuts if he thinks he can get away with a one-man crime wave, no matter how powerful he is.
The police will sure have a tough job getting him, but they'll do it sooner or later, or I might have to do it myself.
Uh-huh.
After some time with May.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hey,
And in the office of J. Jonah Jameson, publisher of Now Magazine and the Daily Bugle,
Find all the old editorials I wrote accusing Spider-Man
Yes!
yes.
of being a menace. I want to reprint them now, so people can see how right I was.
I can't believe this is Spider-Man. I still remember how he once saved my life.
in Spider-Man number 11. And in the schoolyard of Midtown High,
Well, Spider-Man sure fooled all of us.
Oh, when I think of how we made a hero of him. What fools we were. What kind of fools were we?
Gee, I don't know, Liz. We can't be positive he's still maybe innocent. Was that Flash?
That's Flash.
What a Flash.
Knock it off, Flash. He's guilty and you know it. Cha-cha.
He's guilty and you know it.
and now the moment we've been waiting for. Let's visit Spider-Man himself in his everyday identity as Peter Parker, teenage student.
This is impossible. It's insane. I know I didn't commit that crime, and yet those witnesses, that evidence, those donuts over there.
Donuts.
It's a good thing I wear this tattoo on my face.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have been an imposter. Nobody else can shoot a web as I do or climb sheer walls the way I can with my spider power.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is Dan Slott writing this? Oh God, there's only one answer, but it's you see how to think about it. Dan Slott, Spider-Verse. Oh, am I becoming a split personality like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde? Perhaps I did in my sleep without knowing. Oh dear heavens!
Minutes later, in the kitchen,
Like, gosh, sorry, Aunt May. That's the second dish I've dropped today. Oh, Butterfingers.
Oh, you clumsy little oaf. Peter, dear. You don't seem to be yourself. Is anything wrong?
He can suddenly teleport.
Oh, geez, here we go. You're not worried because our savings account is almost gone. It's getting harder to pay the mortgage each month, are you? You make out somehow, dear.
Don't worry, Aunt May. Joe Biden will be voted out in 2024. I know, Aunt May. Maybe I've been studying too hard. I'll just try to get some sleep.
and as Peter goes up to his room,
Ah, that poor dear. I worry about him so. He's not as rough and thick-skinned as most other boys. He's sensitive, and he worries more than he'll admit.
You gosh, she's
You
100
need
years
someone
old.
to take care of you, May.
Oh, yes, Hunter.
Aunt May is correct. Peter Parker is worried about something she'd never suspect.
Gil Kane, no shot. Gil Kane, no shot. Oh, I never thought this would happen to me. I'm famous now. Thanks, Gil Kane. I'm afraid to shut my eyes. Go to sleep. Someone's watching me.
But eventually, sleep does come to Peter Parker. And the next morning, when he awakes,
This is a Daily Bugle News Bulletin! Spider-Man
Yeah.
has struck again during the night. I wonder if the Fizzles have anything to do with it.
Oh, no. Oh, Jameson's got a radio program. What's happening to me? Am I losing my mind? Am I going mad? Too many things I can't remember. The next morning? There's only one thing to do. Only one way to find out.
and so, a short time later, in the office of a nearby psychiatrist.
Don't be alarmed, Doc. Doc? Wow, that's weird to say. I just want to know one thing. Can a person do something in his sleep that he'd never do awake?
Spider-Man. If I can make a patient out of him, I'll make medical history. Imagine a mysterious superhero who's a mental case.
Also, if it's true, if you don't use it, do you lose it?
Have you never heard of Moon Knight?
I think I can help you. Just come down from the wall and lie down on the couch. I'll try to probe into your subconscious. Don't be nervous.
Okay, Doc. But, no tricks, you hear? Look at that pencil finger. Dear God.
Just make yourself comfortable here. Relax, and then I'll tell me anything that comes into your head.
I appreciate this, Doctor. If you can help me, Oh, no. What a mistake I almost made. If I just relax and say whatever I think of, I'm liable to give away my secret ending. I don't dare. Sorry, Doc. I just changed my mind. It looks like I'll have to find another solution. Sorry to bother you.
Wait, come back. You're the kind of patient every psychiatrist dreams of. Stop!
A short time later, at the offices of the Daily Bugle.
Yes.
Peter, what's wrong? You look so dejected.
Nothing that Liz Allen can't make me feel better about.
That's wrong. You're probably worried because you haven't sold any news photos to Mr. Jameson lately. Wow, all these info jumps. Oh, Peter, if only you'd find some different type of work.
You know, Liz doesn't bother me this much. Jeez. Lay off it, will you, buddy? I'm in no mood to be preached to.
Jeez.
You're always saying that it's too dangerous to try to take exclusive crime photos. I don't tell you how to live your life. Don't butt into mine.
You never spoke to me that way before. I like it.
Well, things are changing from here. You hear me? I'm a wise guy.
Then Peter enters the private office of a jubilant J. Jonah Jameson. That's 4 J's, folks.
Yes! Look at these letters, these telegrams. The public finally says that I was right about Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yes!
What a great triumph this is for me!
You know, I'm glad you're in a good mood, Mr. Jameson. Hey, in fact, I'll give you an extra Jolly J. So you have all 3 J's. My aunt, the thing is, my Aunt May, she has a mortgage payment to make, and we're a little short.
Why tell me? I'm not a bank. You know my rule, Parker. I don't lend money. I'm busy now. You know where the door is.
But I'm not asking for much. Just a little till I get some pictures for you.
Don't try to take advantage of me because I'm so soft-hearted. The answer's no! Unless you want to sell me the secret of how you take those great crime photos of yours.
Well, listen here. I'm actually Spider-Man, believe it or not. Picture myself, and I make a chump out of you.
I don't think that's the line.
No dice.
I know it must have some sort of special camera.
Imagine if I ever told him I wear it in my belt when I'm dressed as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Swinging over the city on my web. Ah, thanks for nothing, you loudmouth. I mean, Mr. Jameson,
You're forgetting the J's!
you forgot the loan.
Finally,
You know, I probably shouldn't do this so while the whole city is hunting for Spider-Man, but the
Yeah.
only way I can get the mortgage money is for anime is take some news pics, which, get this, JJJ.
Yes.
Before. Or I go to the Globe and get twice as much.
Hey!
If I'm lucky, I may spot a crime being committed while I swing through town.
Look.
It's Spider-Man!
Yeah.
After him!
Oh, crap!
Call the police.
Don't let him get away.
Whatever. It's worse than I thought. The public hates me now. At least as they're not throwing salad and vegetables. And the terrible thing about it is, I don't know if they're right. I can't make the money I need, and I may be committing crimes without even knowing it. Boy, life sure is a bowl of cherries. Or Cheerios.
the next day, on the way to high school,
I don't know what to worry about first, paying the mortgage or wondering if I'm a sleepwalking criminal.
Peter, wait for me. I've been wanting to show you my new hairdo. Do you like it? Oh, God, that neck.
Whatever it takes to focus away from your neck, Liz.
Yeah.
Sure. All the times to have to talk about a gal's hair. But nutty timing. For months, Liz wouldn't even give me a tumble. But since I've been dating Betty, Liz has got a little crush on me.
Ah, you look upset, Peters. Is anything wrong?
Wow, is that the question understatement of the year? Nah, everything's great, Liz. If it gets any better, I'll shoot myself.
Ah, Peter. I always knew you had a good sense of humor. Good humor, even.
Liz, you're my density.
Yes, yes.
meanwhile, a few yards away,
Quit kidding, Flash. You don't really think Spider-Man is innocent, do ya?
You're damn right I do. Let me tell you. Hey, look at that. Wowee! Gosh, Liz, I almost didn't recognize you. You're beautiful now.
Oh, really, Mr. Thompson? And what was I before, pray tell? Dracula or Frankenstein's monster like you?
A giraffe?
Poor Flash. He always says the wrong thing.
meanwhile, at J. Jonah Jameson's office,
Yeah.
Okay, Zach with the mustache on the left.
What did you call this meeting for, JJ?
Some nut sent me a note saying that he could get rid of Spider-Man
Yes!
single-handed. I told him to come up here and prove it.
Look at the door! Oh, God.
I am Mysterio!
Want to get up. He's cornier looking than Spider-Man.
Monologue time! There is a reason for my disguise. If the underworld ever finds out about my powers, they might try to stop me by threatening my family.
Sounds reasonable enough.
What powers?
How do we know it's not a trick? You could be Spider-Man
Yeah.
Yes,
himself under that damn fishbowl.
you will learn soon enough that I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I, Mysterio, does not. Wait a minute, I have to change that. Do not lie. I, Mysterio, must go now. If you wish to end the menace of him, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
follow the instructions in this envelope. Remember, although Spider-Man
Yeah.
has great powers, the power of I, Mysterio, is even greater.
Where'd that smoke come from? He, Mysterio's disappearing. Someone else.
He's gone. What kind of person was he?
Quiet! I'll
Sorry.
see what this letter says. I don't get it. But it must make sense, or he, Mysterio, wouldn't have gotten all this trouble. Oh, let me read it out for you. Print a notice in the Daily Bugle saying, if Spider-Man
Yes.
wants to learn the truth about himself, he should meet Mysterio
Yes.
atop the Brooklyn Bridge. Huh? Did you see that? The letter vanished in a puff of smoke.
You know, JJ, if Spider-Man can't be beaten, I've got a hunch that Mysterio is the one to do it. Dig?
Well, we've got nothing to lose. I, J. Jonah Jameson, will print that notice. And if it means the end of Spider-Man,
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll become a hero to the people of New York City.
New York City!
That's right.
The next day,
Say, did you see that notice in the Bugle today? I wonder who he, Mysterio, is.
I don't know, but anyone with such a corny name must be a phony.
I am not.
Wait until you hear about Rey Mysterio.
This may be the chance that I, Peter Parker, have been waiting for. Maybe Mysterio knows what's behind the Spider-Man crime wave. Hey. I've got to meet him.
Within minutes, one of the world's most famous, most controversial costume figures approaches the Brooklyn Bridge in his own amazing manner.
Gosh, I hope the whole gang isn't just a gag. But, I can't afford not to check it out. I gotta move cautiously in case it's a trap. I don't want to fall and snap my neck.
No.
But how can it be? There's no one in sight.
And then, suddenly, unexpectedly, a figure appears.
I, Mysterio. I, Mysterio, am the one who will single-handedly destroy you, Spider-Man.
It wasn't a gag. If that costume clown thinks I'm a sitting duck, he's got another thing coming. I, Spider-Man, do not know what your game is, but Mysterio. But hey,
Overconfident fool! My Mysterio's power is greater than yours.
I, the Mole Man, approve of your speech
And
pattern.
I thank you. See how easily I, Mysterio, can avoid your attack while springing behind you and launching one of my own.
Mr. X. Yes, that'll be the next thing. Oh,
But having the proportionate strength and agility of the invertebrate for which he has named himself, Spider-Man quickly recovers. And then,
what's wrong, Mysterio? Oh. I, the Spider-Man, don't hear you bragging now. How does he keep his balance that way without falling? I'll bet his shoes are magnetized.
it's Inception.
Well, I'll just grab him. Holy cow! He dodged me again.
Did you think you could beat I, Mysterio, with one measly blow?
I figured with you having the moment disease would be easier.
No, it'll take 400 of them.
Ah, crap. That's what I get for pulling my punch because I want to take him in alive. Well, if I, Spider-Man, a wallop, can't beat you, let's try the wallaby.
I, Mysterio, told you that my Mysterio's power was greater. Now watch me, Mysterio, prove it.
I, Spider-Man, don't get it. In one gesture, he, Mysterio, seems to be stopping my, Spider-Man's, web in midair. The web is dissolving, vaporizing, incinerating, going kablooey, gone in the thin air, as though it's been sprayed with a fine chemical mist. A Sierra mist.
Yep.
Too small for the eye to see.
That doesn't exist anymore. It's all starry now.
Too bad, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Your puny little bag of tricks is almost exhausted. But there is no limit to my Mysterio's powers. See how easily I, Mysterio, can elude you anytime I, Mysterio, desire.
Hi, Spider-Man. Hope we're not here for 2 hours reading this. That's his first big mistake. He can't lose himself in a cloud of smoke. My spider sense will lead me right to him.
But once inside the thick, billowy mist,
I swear, this has never happened to me before. My spider sense. My spider sense, it isn't working. It's as if though something is interfering with it, jamming it. Strawberry. It's Lone Star. I can see him. Nor can I sense him. But I mustn't give up. I'll swing wildly. Maybe I'll hit something.
but Spider-Man's luck seems to be running true to its usual form. All bad!
What a situation this is. I can't see him. He can sure see me. If only this wasn't a PG comic book, I could get his attention easily. He's got to be near me somewhere. I'll just keep swinging. And, he planned every detail of this fight. He can find a way to jam my spider sense. Oh, gotta do something. He's making a helpless punching bag out of me. My spider strength enables me to resist blows that would knock out normal men. But I'm still not invulnerable. Yet. Besides, it looks as though Mysterio does have superpowers, which are as great as my own. Arg. The longer I stay there, the more punishment I'll take. The only thing they do is this. Woohoo!
Then, as Spider-Man hits the water below, the dramatic figure of Mysterio appears once again through the billowing mist.
I, Mysterio, have won! And it was killing me to not be able to monologue for almost a page, and I can see it was killing Trusty as well. If he, Spider-Man, couldn't defeat me, then nobody can. Now, I, Mysterio, is supreme.
619, baby.
Uh-oh, Mysterios. Seconds later, police helicopters appear on the scene.
Spider-Man has been defeated by he, Mysterio. We, the police, are proceeding with Operation Pickup.
Oh my.
Whew. What a drop. Uh-oh. Police whirly birds. Final move. Fast. I'll get caught.
Spider-Man swiftly fashions an airtight web helmet and places it over his head.
This enabled me to hold my breath underwater long enough to get to safety. Of all the things. The Hudson tastes great this time of the year.
Looks like dark helmet. Minutes later, at a lonely pier.
Well, one thing is certain. A defeat like this will sure keep me from ever getting too conceited.
Then, after silently reaching his home,
squish, squish, squish. But the day wasn't a total loss. I did learn the answer to one of the things that's been worrying me.
where this rash came from.
Hey, turds.
The next day, crowds line Fifth Avenue as a motorcade drives by, led by a happily waving costumed figure.
Hey, Mysterio deserves this parade. At last, we have someone who can beat Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes.
Hooray for Mysterio. Spider-Man don't dare pull any more claims in this city now.
Craven, you don't give a shit about that. What are you talking about?
And among the teenagers watching the parade, we find...
Still think Spider-Man's so great, huh, Flash?
Damn right I do. Mysterio's just a big publicity hound. If you ask me, my dough is still on the Spider-Man.
Yes.
You know something, Flash? You're not as dumb as you look. In fact, you're an okay fella.
Look, puny Parker, I don't need compliments from you. And while we're talking, I want to warn you to stay away from Liz Allen. She's my girlfriend.
Really? Too bad she doesn't seem to think so. But don't worry, Bright Eyes. You can have her.
A short time later, at the office of J. Jonah Jameson.
I want the members of my staff to meet Mysterio, the man who beat Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yes!
Mysterio is a real crime fighter. He's not afraid to meet people and to be interviewed, as that cowardly Spider-Man was.
Yes.
And once Mysterio, has defeated Spider-Man
Yes! Yes!
for good, he will reveal his true identity exclusively to my newspaper. I had you waiting there, Trusty. It'll be the scoop of the century for me. Right, Mysterio?
Right! Just so long as you, J. Jonah Jameson,
Yeah.
remember the money you, J. Jonah Jameson, promised me, Mysterio.
Well, as soon as Tony Stark pays me back. But Mysterio, I want you to meet Peter Parker. Don't let his age fool you. Despite his youth, he's the best photog. Yeah, I'm using that. Photographer I've got. I'll expect him to take some great pictures of your next fight with Spider-Man.
Yes.
I, Peter Parker, will try not to disappoint you, Mysterio, and both of you, Jameson and Mysterio.
What are you doing?
I do not know.
But,
We do not either.
but unnoticed by anyone in the room, Parker's left hand contains a small electronically treated spider pin, the same type of device used in Spider-Man number 11, which enabled him to track the getaway car of Dr. Octopus.
That son of a bitch.
And while no one's paying attention, I'll just cup a feel and slip my little spider device in the folds of Mysterio's cloak, just like this. Now I'll be able to trace his movements. There's more to Mysterio than meets the eyes. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Then, as Peter leaves J. Jonah Jameson's office,
I'm glad to see you smiling again, Peter Parker. Are you celebrating Spider-Man's defeat also?
Not exactly, Betty. In fact, I'm not so sure Spider-Man has been defeated. Oh. I have to rush now. I'll see you later, Toots.
You're not sure, but... He's never been so anxious to leave me before. Can he have met another girl? I've noticed a pretty blonde with him occasionally. That tramp,
Hey, slut!
I won't go that far yet. Oh, stop it, Betty Brant. You're becoming jealous with good reason.
No, but I, Peter Parker, will go that far.
Uh-huh.
Twice.
what?
With Liz, I bet you will. She goes all the way.
While behind the door to Jameson's office, that's J. Jonah Jameson's office,
Thank you.
God.
I, Mysterio, do not appreciate these attempts to stall my monologuing.
Uh-huh.
I, Mysterio, shall drone on now. Leave you now, J. Jonah Jameson,
Thank you.
in my Mysterio's own manner. Farewell, till next time.
Goodbye.
He's gone. For heaven's sakes, JJJ. How does he do it?
I went to monologuing school.
Who cares? The important thing is that I finally found someone who can beat Spider-Man!
Yes.
yes,
I feel like celebrating.
Let's celebrate with giving us a raise. Yay!
Fat chance!
Uh-huh.
But Jameson might not feel so triumphant if he could see a dramatic figure on a nearby rooftop, waiting to receive the electronic signal from his hidden spider pin.
You son of a... Ah, my spying device is beginning to register now. Soon we'll be able to vote.
Uh-huh.
Within minutes, a piercing spider signal flashes in the night outside of a TV movie studio building.
Hold it, Mysterio. We've some unfinished business to take care of.
You, Spider-Man? How?
Yes!
I used the comic book. I read ahead. You didn't think I'd let you choose the time and place for our next fight, did you?
Bah! It doesn't matter where we battle. I, Mysterio, can beat you here as I, Mysterio, did on the bridge before. All I, Mysterio, need do is create my concealing mist, which makes you unable to see me.
Mysterio.
But fear not, you can still hear me.
Yeah.
And which also dulls your spider sense, so you cannot be prepared for my Mysterio's blows.
Wow.
Not that kind of blows.
Mysterio's blows.
Do I, Mysterio, make myself clear, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Or do you want still more proof? I, Mysterio, can do this all day.
Captain America?
That's true. He hasn't revealed his identity at all. I wonder who he is.
Okay, I get the message. I can't cope with your bag of tricks. But admit one thing. It was you who committed those crimes. Disguised as me, wasn't it?
3, 2, 1. Of course. Only I, Mysterio, have the genius to imitate. In fact, to improve upon your own powers.
I'm getting tired of people stealing my beers on the street. Son of a bitch.
I am ready to monologue.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Sit back in your easy chair, Trusty. This may take a while. I, Mysterio, might as well tell you the whole story. Dear God. For I, Mysterio, shall speak to it. And you never tell anyone else. I, Mysterio, used to be a movie stuntman. And I, Mysterio, became a special effects man for TV movies. Then we all went on strike and were replaced by I, Mysterio. I, Mysterio, designed all sorts of costumes and props. Then I, Mysterio, got the idea of imitating you. I, Mysterio, spent many long weeks chain smoking, studying all your powers, all your abilities, everything that was known about you. I, Mysterio, was sure I, Mysterio, could duplicate your feats. Whatever Spider-Man does, hey, my inflection doesn't change my inner or outer monologuing. Does naturally. I'll find a way to do artificially. See, I told you. Using all the skill I, Mysterio, had acquired designing movie props, I, Mysterio, made a gun, which the rest of you would probably like to use on yourselves at the moment.
I, the mole man, am fine with this.
I, Mysterio, thought as much, but appreciate it. A nylon cord resembling your own web. I like to hang ourselves about now. I, Mysterio, designed shoes and gloves with special suction cups, enabling me, Mysterio, disguised as Spider-Man, to cling to walls. My, Mysterio's suction cups work. From a distance, no one will know that I, Mysterio, am not really him, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Our viewers, are dropping like flies.
Yes.
Not yet. My, Mysterio's plan seemed perfect. I, Mysterio, could commit all sorts of crimes, and you, Spider-Man, would get the blame. But then, I, Mysterio, got a still greater idea. I, Mysterio, would create a separate identity for myself. More monologuing. Everybody wins. I, Mysterio, would call myself Mysterio. And then I, Mysterio, would battle you, Spider-Man. When I, Mysterio, defeated Spider-Man, I'd be a national hero. For no one would know that I, Mysterio, is both the criminal and the conqueror.
God.
My Mysterio's helmet is based on the principle of your eyepieces. I, Mysterio, can see out and, more importantly, can speak out. But no one can see in. How do you think I feel? I, Mysterio, created a fine spray made of specially treated acid, which was for the sole purpose of dissolving your web if you should ever use it against me, Mysterio. The bottoms of my boots contain chemical smoke ejectors as well as magnetic plate springs which enable me to duplicate your own amazing leaps.
God.
Dear God, even I'm tired of monologuing. Even my name, Mysterio, was created to instill one L, awe, and fear in the hearts of my Mysterio's enemies.
Rich, we want to get the hell out of here.
Aren't you fired?
I, Mysterio. How's it going, little Rhaegar? I was able to see you within my protective cloud because I, Mysterio, have built-in sonar device, which aids me at the same time as it jams your own spider sense. And now, I, Mysterio, shall apparently monologue forever!
Put him to sleep.
Oh, sorry. I just woke up from my nap.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that all again? I forgot.
Why, of course!
Yeah, don't count on it, Big Mouth. Hey, I, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
gotta stay around long enough to give this tape recorder to the police. Prove my innocence. Oh, dear God, I'm done.
A miniature recorder. Bob, I'm sure I used up more than the space allotted. It will do
It's
you no
double-sided
good.
tape.
I, Mysterio, will destroy it after I, Mysterio, defeated you.
Oh. But in a split second, Spider-Man flips backwards out of the spreading mist.
Not this time, Mysterio. Oh. Remember one thing. Your power is artificial, but mine is natural. Tell me Robert Redford. And I'll bet on my powers, my natural spider powers, anytime. You've got to circle around to find him within the mist. I have to keep moving fast, can't lose advantage. He's not here, or here. He's not there, or up there, or where, or to there. He's got it nearby. If I keep swinging, then sooner or later, I was right. There he is.
Wham!
Then, as Mysterio goes sliding along the floor into the next door studio.
Okay, quiet on the set. Let's roll them. Ha! Wait, what's that?
Get that guy out of here. He's in the wrong movie.
I'm gonna see.
You sure there's a scroll?
It's aliens. Marvel style. Gangway, boys. I know I'm not a member of the Actors Equity, but I don't have time to go get a union card and go on strike right now. I've got a little job to finish starting. Or finish first. You won't escape me, shocker! That smoke cloud again. My web will fall over you like a net trapping you.
Fool! I, Mysterio, have got my second wind.
Oh, dear God.
Oh,
No.
And I, Mysterio, am prepared for anything you can do.
I can do better.
I, Mysterio, will simply dissolve your web with my Mysterio's chemical spray and oof.
Well, thanks, fella. I'd hoped you'd do that. Give me a chance to wallop you.
You forget, I, Mysterio, used to be a movie stuntman. I, Mysterio, know how to roll with a punch so as not to be hurt. And now, I, Mysterio, will use my special spring boots to frustrate you, Spider-Man, again.
As well as the audience.
There's not a string built that'll save you from me, Mysterio.
That's Mr. 10.
No, you can't stop me. You can't. I've waited too long. Planned too well. I can't be thwarted now. Now that everybody's left. Ha!
Oh, God.
Rolling the punch is going to help you now, Mysterio.
Didn't expect me to line up right there in my sentiment training, did you?
No, but what problem? You see how little to tell you, you.
What the hell?
Sarcasm won't help you now. I, Mysterio, still know your tricks you don't even suspect. Like tossing an enemy over my back, do a sudden move.
Did you just say I'm Mysterio and sped up motion?
Yes, he did.
And now they drop balance. I'm serious. Where'd he go?
Up here, I Spider-Man. I'm going to do it myself.
Dear God.
You picked on the wrong guy when you tried to friend me, Mysterio. You should have found some easy victim like Human Torch, for instance, because he's useless. Yeah.
I Kazar approve.
Don't start, just stand there. Somebody help Mysterio. Spider-Man's turn bad.
So you help him, Mysterio. I, random not scroll, am getting out of here while I still can.
Can.
The police.
The police. I'll call the police, Lieutenant Dan.
Are you sure you do that little thing there?
Uh-huh.
You haven't won yet, Spider-Man.
Oh, dear God.
I, Mysterio, beat you once before, and I, Mysterio, do it again.
He did it before, and he could do it again.
He did it before, he'll do it again.
Miss Star?
Using your little spunk
Miss
again.
Star.
Hey, I'll save everything for one for you, Mysterio. You'll never learn.
Oh, dear God.
Your concealing smokescreen won't help you. Well, I can use my spider sense, and you can't stop me from using it, even if I smash your drummer like this. And now I'll do the best favor for all of you. I'll finish this reading up quickly so you don't get too bored. Oh, I, the Spider-Man, must not forget who did my automatic camera. From which I, this, not Mysterio, the Spider-Man, hung on a piece of webbing up there to catch all of the action. I, the Spider-Man, shall fasten the circulate to my belt container again. Ha ha! It's like money in the bank to me, Spider-Man. I get all the perfect red shots. And now, my one last plunge into Mysterio's cloud of mist. Whoopee! And I'll have this thing for good. No more readings.
Oh, no.
With my spider sense completely operational now, it's a breeze to make my way through the mist and leave the TV studio unseen by anyone.
Uh-huh.
And when the strange mist finally clears,
For the love of Pete, where'd they go?
Young Ditko, the greatest action scene in history, and you didn't even get it on film?
But they the members of the cast. Bobby didn't even belong in the Youngin.
It won't matter, they'll all go on strike in 60 years anyway.
I want a burger. I'm hungry.
and a few minutes later, at police headquarters,
I heard Mysterio was here. What happened, Chief?
Well,
Go ahead.
That's incredible, Mr. Jameson. Spider-Man brought him in, and we have a full confession on tape from Mysterio's own lips. He's the criminal we've been seeking. Spider-Man is innocent.
I mean, they're picking up all this stolen loot. Safe, he's the Spider-Man.
Mysterio is the guilty one? Spider-Man
Yes.
is innocent? After all I wrote on my papers. I'll be a laughing stock. Again! Oh no!
then, when J. Jonah Jameson returns to his office,
Cancel all my appointments, Miss Brandt. And send down for a bottle of aspirin. And a big bottle of whatever Marvel girl was drinking earlier this evening.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Peter Parker was just in. He left some photos for you.
Huh. A lot of good photos can do me now. Huh? What are those? Fight scenes. Spider-Man!
Yeah.
Yes.
And hey, Mysterio!
Yes.
That lucky Parker. He must have been right there just at the right time. These pictures are perfect for the front page. I'm saved! Stop the presses! We're putting out an extra. I'll write out a check for Parker. He won't have to worry about that mortgage now. You know, I'll be generous and pay him almost half of what these pictures are worth.
Wow.
Hey, got time for a visitor, Mr. JJJ?
You!
Hi, Spider-Man. Just dropped by to congratulate you on a perfect record. So far, you've been what? No, let's see here. 100% wrong about me? I've got to hand it to you. I'll bet it's not easy to make a fool out of yourself all the time.
Well, what are you going to do?
I just dropped by to help you out, old pal. I figured you needed a new outlook on life, so I thought I'd give you one. And there we go. Oh, look, you look precious up there.
Help! Help! Get me down from here! I'll get you for this yet! You masked menace! You hubcap stealing, skyscraper defacing, rooftop! Get off spilling!
Yeah.
See if I know.
Hey Hans, you want a line?
Oh, look, it's Spider-Man, the one who caught Mysterio.
And so, Spider-Man is vindicated by the public. Then, the next day...
Well, it looks like you were right all along about Spider-Man, Flash.
Yes.
I'm right about everything. But what about you, knotheads? Are you satisfied that Spider-Man is one of the greatest guys around?
Heck no, Flash. Personally, I still wouldn't trust him any further than I can throw him.
Minutes later...
Hours later.
Poor Flash. If he only knew the real identity of his favorite hero. It would be worth anything just to tell him someday. Just to watch him explode.
The end. But that day is still in the future. And until then, fate has many more surprises in store for Spidey. Next issue, we present another book-length adventure with an unexpected guest star. We think you'll like it, so we'll see you then.
Oof.
The Mole Man, thank you, the viewer, for watching this, the Geeky Puppet Show. We, the Geeky Puppet Show, hope you, the viewer, had a good time.
The Geeky Puppet Players.
That was beautiful.
Thank you, Mysterio.
You're welcome. You, the Mole Man.
I, the Mole Man, admire your Mysterio's craft.
Jackson is right.
I don't even have to read it. Jackson is never right.
Nice meeting everyone except him, Eric Breen. Eric Breen loves the monologue his. Eric Breen's character's too much.
No one put a gun to you, Jackson Roy Kirk's head, and made you watch.
I gotta say,
The Mole Man, am tired.
Glinzer says Spider-Man will be dead because we 99 years later in the next panel.
Pretty much.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Maybe next time I'll get some clobbering time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time will be under an hour.